Good evening, Facebook Live Billions. It is Sunday night, July 26th.
Oh my God, I can't believe it's the end of July.
July is almost over. And tonight's episode, which is a Sunday night episode, is brought to you by Romans chapter 8, verse 37 through 38, or 38 through 39. 38 through 39. Because there's nothing that can separate us from the love of God. So, but sometimes, and I can only speak for myself, which this next song does, just speak for myself. Sometimes we end up trying to outrun God, and we get so busy that we forget what we're doing, and we think we can outrun everything. Sometimes we need to take a break and let our angels catch up with us. I can use a little time in the quarter, lose myself on Burgundy, find me a corner, open my case for change, spend a little time in the piano bar, singing loud, laughing hard, let my angels catch up with me. God knows that I've been running, God knows that I've been scared, and God knows that I've been running in circles and getting nowhere. But things move slower in the Bucharest, and I'm gonna take a little time today, let my angels catch me. You need to stop.
She is criticizing my percussion work. I think you need to start over.
You can keep on. You can keep percussing. Just
Oh,
not,
no.
Just not shaking it randomly. I'm on a stroll down the Cafe Du Monde, Jackson Square, Sunday morning. Buy me a paper and watch the tourists on parade. And I don't need to get my palm read, just wanna sit here and clear my head, and let my angels catch up with me. God knows that I've been running, and God knows that I've been scared, and God knows that I've been running. No. Okay, we're going to
Stop! What am I doing?
You just trying to make me laugh now.
Okay. Welcome to the Giggle Show tonight.
Yeah, it is.
DC's got the giggles.
Here we go. I just can't look at Janice, which is in your general direction, people. So if I'm not looking at you, that's why. I'm gonna stroll down the Cafe Du Monde, across Jackson Square on Sunday morning. Buy me a paper and watch the tourists on parade. I don't need to get my palm read, just need to sit here and clear my head, let my angels catch up with me. 'Cause God knows that I've been running, and God knows that I've been scared, God knows that I've been running in circles and getting nowhere. But things move slower in the Bucharest, and I'm gonna take a little time today and let my angels catch up with me. Oh, there's gospel in the air, floating on the nose of the Calliope, hitting the neutral ground. There are think of a better place. I can't think of a better way to let my angels catch up with me. 'Cause God knows that I've been running, and God knows that I've been scared. And God knows that I've been running in circles and getting nowhere. But things move slower in the current, and I'm gonna take a little time today and let my angels catch up with me. 'Cause God knows that I've been running, and God knows that I've been scared. And God knows that I've been running in circles and getting nowhere. But things move slower in the current, and I'm gonna take a little time today and let my angels catch up with me. Yeah, I'm gonna let my angels catch up with me.
Woohoo! Yay!
So
Sorry, I
we
made her
I was not being critical
giggle.
of you, but
Oh yes, you
it
were.
was quite funny.
That's really nice to make the people think that you're not critical of my musical talents.
You have many, many talents.
They're
Like
just,
quilting. Janice is starting to quilt.
but none of them are musical talents.
No, you were doing great until you just started going.
I wanted to throw some abstract in there. This one's just loud.
So sometimes I'll hand it here. I'll put it on the ground over here. If I feel so moved, the spirit so moves me. So sometimes we run ahead of our angels, hoping to outrun them and outrun the consequences of what we've done. And sometimes we need to sit still and let them catch us. But we really can't ever outrun God's love. But sometimes we think we can hide from it. And this next song just reminds us that we just need to come out of hiding because there's nothing to hide for. Come out of hiding, you're safe here with me. There's no need to cover what I already see. You got your reasons, but I hold your peace. You've been on lockdown, but I hold the key. 'Cause I loved you before you knew what was love, and I saw it all, still I chose the cross. You are the one that I was thinking of as I rose from the grave. Now rid of the shackles, the victory's yours. You tore the veil, you need to come close. There's no reason to stand the distance anymore. You're not far from home. I'll be a lighthouse when you're lost at sea. I will illuminate everything. No need to be frightened by intimacy. Just throw off your fear and come running to me. 'Cause I loved you before you knew what was love, and I saw it all, love will only become part of the story. And oh, as you run, what hindered love will only become part of the story. Baby, you're almost home now. Please don't quit now. You're almost home to me. You're almost home now. Please don't quit now. You're almost home to me. Baby, you're almost home now. Please don't quit now. You're almost home to me.
That's a pretty song.
It is a pretty song. I like it.
Blanche and I like that one a lot.
I'm glad that y'all do. So, sometimes that's just kind of how life is, and that we, right as we're almost on the edge and we're almost there, we decide to quit because it just seems a little too hard. Or it seems a little too easy, and we don't believe that it could be that easy. So why should we keep trying? Because it can't be right if it's easy, right? But God begs us to just keep on coming. Come on, you got this. Come on, keep coming. Because you're almost there. And thankfully, every day that we wake up on this side of the dirt, as they say, we have a chance to do it again and again, and over and over. Over and over, we pray. Over and over, we cry out. Over and over, we come to you on our knees. You save us over and over, and you love us over and over. Your grace washes us clean over and over. Over and over, we stumble. Over and over, we fall. Over and over, we need to be forgiven. But you save us over and over, and you love us over and over. Your grace washes us clean over and over. There's nothing I've ever done, nothing I'll ever do that makes me unworthy. I was made for your glory. There's nothing I've ever done, nothing unworthy. I was made for your glory. You save us over and over, and you love us over and over. Your grace washes us clean over and over, over and over. There's nothing you've ever done, nothing you'll ever do that makes you unworthy. You were made for God's glory. There's nothing you've ever done, nothing you'll ever do that makes you unworthy. You were made for God's glory. And God saves us over and over, and God loves us over and over. God's grace washes us clean over and over. God's grace washes us clean over and over. Over and over. Thanks. So now it's a little comfort food for y'all, because not only does God love us over and over and save us over and over, and there's nothing we'll ever do to be unworthy of God's love, but our God is so big that God holds the whole world in his hands. So, pardon the pronouns, the people out there who believe that God is no pronoun, he or she, but the song really doesn't work as well without he's got the whole world in his hands.
She's got the whole world in his hands. They have the whole world in their hands. That's a lot of syllables.
It is. So here we go. Sing along at home, because you know the words, and we may make up some ourselves. He got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole wide world in his hands. He got the whole wide world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. He's got a little bitty blanket in his hands. He's got a little bitty blanket in his hands. He's got a little bitty blanket in his hands. He got Blanche up in his hands. He's got you and me, baby, in his hands. He's got you and me, honey, in his hands. He's got you and me, baby, in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the sun and the rain in his hands. He's got the sun and the rain in his hands. He's got the sun and the rain in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. What's another one we can do? He's got
The teachers and the students.
teachers and the students in his hands. He's got the teachers and the students in his hands. He's got the teachers and the students in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got anxiety and fear in his hands. He's got anxiety and fear in his hands. He's got anxiety and fear in his hands. He's got it all there in his hands. He'll take it all away. Just you wait, Lord, he'll take it all away. Just you wait, yeah, he'll take it all away. Just you wait, 'cause he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his God does have the whole world in God's hands. Or rather, the whole world is in God's hands. Even though we often think it's in our hands and on our shoulders. We can mess it up pretty good. But it's hard for us to fix it by ourselves. But thankfully, we are loved by a God who loves us with a reckless love. Who loved us before we were formed, loves us while we're formed, and forevermore. Before I spoke a word, you were singing over me. You've been oh so good to me. Before I took a breath, you breathed your life in me. You've been oh so kind to me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, but still I'm found, leaves the 99. I didn't earn it, I don't deserve it, still you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. I was your foe, still your love fought for me. You've been oh so good to me. I felt no worth, you paid it all for me. You've been oh so kind to me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves a 99. I didn't earn it, and I don't deserve it, still you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up. There's no wall you won't kick down, a lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, a lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, a mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, a lie you won't tear down, coming after me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, but still I'm found, leaves the 99. I didn't earn it, I don't deserve it, still you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I didn't earn it, I don't deserve it, still you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Thanks. messed up because it's already 6 at 6.
Aww.
I got my first mosquito bite. There's a little song called I Want to Lose Control. Because sometimes the thing that keeps us from thinking that we don't deserve God's love is that we think we fail. And we think that we're in control of everything. And that we have to take on all the burdens. And we have to prove to God that we're worthy of God's love. And to do that, we have to be in control of everything in our lives. But sometimes we have to lose control. And as I shared this morning in worship, I used to work with a gentleman who used to tell me all the time when I made things harder than they needed to be, little girl, you got to use your head if you don't want to use your feet. And so sometimes you have to let go of that control and let other people show you how to do things and show you the way to do things easier. So this is a little song called I Want to Lose Control. I want to lose control. I want to give it all to you. I want to lose control. Surrender myself to you. I'm vain and I'm weak, but I hide it with the words that I speak. And I'm tired, oh so tired, trying to be what everyone needs. So I want to lose control. I want to give it all to you. I want to lose control. Surrender myself to you. Sometimes I think I have to bear it all by myself, but the load is too much, and I stumble to my knees. Oh, I want to lose control. I want to give it all to you. I want to lose control. Surrender myself to you. So take away my pride. Take away my fear. And let me walk into the arms of your grace. Oh, I want to lose control. I want to give it all to you. I want to lose control. Surrender myself to you. Yeah, I want to lose control. I want to give it all to you. I want to lose control. Surrender myself to you. I want to lose control. I want to lose control. I want to lose control. Surrender myself to you. Surrender myself to you. Because finding peace in life is easy. And as David Britt said today in his sermon, the kingdom of heaven is full of joy, and it gives us great joy, but it also takes everything we have. It's easy to find, and we can start out with a mustard seed of faith that grows, but we have to be willing to give up the things that we cling to the hardest. We have to be willing to lose control. And it doesn't mean that we lose ourselves or that we lose our life. We find a better life, we find a better way. because we find that when we know that God loves us and there's nothing we can do to change that, it opens so many doors and so many windows that we can't go wrong. So as you go through your week this week, think about places where you can lose control, where you can give control to God and let go of your anxiety and your fear and your worries and truly let God have them. Give it all to God. Lose control. Surrender yourself to your faith and your love of God, knowing that you serve a God that loves you so much that he's big enough to take all of it from you. So we'll see you on Thursday.
Thursday night.
And Susan Heitman, if you're watching, I'll do you some Terry Clark Thursday night.
Susan
as a
McConnell,
belated
do you
birthday.
notice the bottle tree?
That's right, in the back here. We had a little addition. Thankful to Wayne and Susie for their generosity and letting us rehome their bottle tree. So just remember this week that God loves you and there's nothing you can do about it.
See you
And let God
Thursday.
have control. See you Thursday.